Hey, what's up guys, it's Nick here, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Uss Chester. Now, the Uss Chester was a light cruiser in the United States Navy. Her operation time was, I think, 1908 to 1920, 21, or so. We're going to be doing a video on her. I know I was into St. Louis, if you caught what I was saying in the last video, but I'm doing the Chester because the Chester deserves a mention. She was an interesting ship, and there's a lot of facts about her. So let's get started. USS Chester, CS-1 or CL-1 of the United States Navy was the first scout cruiser built for the U.S. Navy in 1920. In 1920, she was reclassified as a light cruiser. Okay. She was launched on June 26, 1907 by Bath Iron Works, Bath, Maine, sponsored by Miss D. W. Sproul, and commissioned on April 25, 1908. Commander H. B. Wilson in command. She was named in honor of Chester, Pennsylvania. Prior to World War I, Chester's operations included training activities off the East Coast and in the Caribbean. She carried a congressional committee on a tour of Africa in 1909. The next year, she joined in a special South American cruise commemorating the 300th anniversary of the founding of Bermuda areas. American interests in the Caribbean were threatened by international politic changes in several nations. Chester patrolled off Mexico, San Domingo, and Haiti, and transported a Marine occupation force in April of 1911. In 1912, Chester was ordered by the U.S. Navy to escort Carpathia back to New York after Carpathia had picked up the survivors of the sinking of RMS Titanic. After a period in reserve from December 15, 1911 through November 5, 1913, Chester returned to duty in the Gulf of Mexico, guarding American citizens and property during the Revolution in Mexico. On January 2, 1914, Chester was off to Gulf, Mississippi. Aboard her, President Woodrow Wilson had held a conference with John Lynch, his personal envoy for Mexican affairs. No, at the time there was no U.S. ambassador to Mexico. President Wilson has appointed Nelson O. Schlangens, I messed that up, as charge affairs ad interim before orders to seize Custom House at Veracruz. Admiral Frank F. Fletcher directed Admiral Henry T. Moe to send the scout cruiser Chester from Temco. Eventually, a fleet of at least 7 ships left Temco for Veracruz that day. Around midnight on a moonless night, Chester was the second ship to arrive at Veracruz after San Francisco on April 22nd. Around 300 hours, Chester's Bertoon landed at Pier 4 on the Monday of April 22nd. Around 8:30 and 900 hours, the guns of Chester were decisive in supporting the successful land attack on the southern sector of Veracruz, shelling the Naval Academy and other buildings in the area. She returned to Boston for overhaul and another period in reserve from December 12, 1914 through April 4, 1915. On the 23rd of August, she then sailed for Gilbert and duty escorting convoys on their passage between Gilbert and Plymouth, England. September 5, 1918, the cruiser sighted an enemy submarine on their starboard bow. In an attempt to ram the enemy cruiser, Chester passed directly over the U-boat as she dived, damaging her own own port. Depth charges were hurled at the submarine's presumed position, but no further contact was made. At the war's end, Chester carried several Allied armistice commissions on inspection tours of German ports, then carried troops to the army units operating in northern Russia on her homeward bound voyage, on which she cleared Brest, France on April 26, 1919. She carried away veterans to New York, which she which she reached on the 7th of May, 19. Okay. 11 days later, she arrived at Boston Naval Yard for overhaul. She was decommissioned there on the 10th of June, 1921. And that is most of the important facts about Chester. I know I haven't done these videos in a while, so I just wanted to get back into it. I'm gonna leave all the script I have wrote out. I will also leave the link to the only real information I could find on Chester in the description below. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.